B&B spoilers. Carter's takeover, nothing but a dream. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers indicate that Carter Walton's Lawrence St. Victor takeover of Forrester Creations seems to be going too smoothly. It appears to be too convenient. Could Carter's plan be nothing but a dream? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Mr. Sandman, send me a dream. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, needs a hero after being escorted out of Forrester Creations when Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's Wood, fired her. Carter immediately ran to the rescue and picked Hope up and got her off the Forrester property. However, Carter has been determined to get Hope's job back, and that has not happened. Carter acts as though he has a lot more say at Forrester than he does. Unfortunately, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., refused to listen to him as well. Suddenly, Carter draws up the papers for the LLC and has control. B&B spoilers. Could this be Hope Logan's dream? Suppose Carter took Hope home and returned to work as he was supposed to. Hope has nothing to do since she got fired, so this being her dream could easily be worked out. Hope really hasn't interacted with anyone but Carter and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Hope could suddenly jerk away and be stunned by her own thought. Carter's attraction to Hope came out of nowhere. Perhaps Hope is dreaming the whole relationship since Carter has never showed any interest in her before now. Now that Carter has announced his takeover, this would be a good time for Hope to suddenly wake up and realize it was all a dream. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. The dream turns to a nightmare. Carter may have some valid points in his takeover bid. Look at how many people were hurt by Steffi's decision, including those in her own family. However, Steffi pays no attention and does what she wants. Unfortunately, it seems that Carter is going to be the one in for a rude awakening regardless. Carter obviously didn't think this through, or he would have made sure the LLC was ironclad. The Forresters will eventually get the upper hand, and Carter will find himself out on his ear. Will Carter find out that his coup was worth it? Has Carter completely ruined his career for a pipe dream? Come here for all things B&B. Check back often for the bold and the beautiful news, spoilers, and updates. I am an avid soap fan and have been for many years. Some of my favorite soaps were Another World, Texas, and Santa Barbara. I love to spend time with my children and grandchildren. In my spare time, I enjoy reading as well as writing fan fiction. General Hospital's Sam and Jason are one of my favorite couples of all time. Title: B&B spoilers. Carter's takeover, nothing but a dream. The boardroom of Forrester Creations buzzed with tension, the walls practically pulsing with unspoken truths. Carter Walton stood tall at the head of the table, his dark suit crisp, his demeanor unshakable. Papers were strewn across the sleek conference table, but all eyes were locked on him. This wasn't the same Carter everyone knew, no longer just the dependable lawyer and confidant. Today he looked like a man on a mission, a man who was ready to take charge. Effective immediately, I'll be assuming the role of CEO, Carter declared, his voice calm but resolute. Gasps rippled across the room. Ridge and Steffi exchanged bewildered looks, while Brooke leaned forward, her disbelief evident. How had Carter managed this coup? And why hadn't anyone seen it coming? Carter's confidence radiated, but underneath it all, his mind raced. This wasn't about power or prestige. It was about making Forrester Creations better. After years of standing in the shadows, watching the drama unfold between the Forrester and Logan families, Carter had finally found his voice. It wasn't personal, he told himself. It was business. But the deeper truth was harder to face. At the core of his takeover, there was a flicker of something unexpected. A desire to prove himself, not just to others, but to her. Quinn's name lingered in his mind, a bittersweet memory of love, passion, and everything he'd lost. The dream of a new Forrester Creations wasn't just his. It was theirs, a life he'd imagined, but never had the chance to claim. As the meeting drew on, his bold decisions rattled the room. A stunned Steffi accused him of betrayal, while Ridge questioned his loyalty. Carter stood firm, his chest tight with the weight of his actions. He'd earned this moment, hadn't he? Why couldn't they see that? Then the room began to blur. The voices faded, the bright lights dimming to a warm glow. Carter blinked, the world around him spinning softly, until he opened his eyes. The boardroom was gone. The sleep table, the shocked faces, the confrontation. All of it vanished. He was back in his modest apartment, the early morning sun streaming through the window. Carter sat up, running a hand through his hair as his heart slowly calmed.